Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance. Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
And now there's another column for it, right? I guess that's right. So, I'm Justin. Aaron, lawyer in Osceola. I didn't know that. And then, his brother, insurance agent. Now, is Aaron. Aaron, okay.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm working hard for what you get and protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. For giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect.
I can do this.
And though I know you probably hope you never need me,
So,
I'm here for what you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
So, when Beaker gets close, he's got it at 15.
He needs 15?
Yeah.
That's all? Oh, yeah, he's going to get it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he will. I'm going to go down and get pictures and video.
Okay.
He's got a graphic ready for that, and then when I got back, I got to go there and split the three of them.
Awesome. Good.
I turned him into the three-headed monster. So it's the three of them holding a trophy, and they're a dragon.
Well, I'm glad they're going to get this out of the way before they get to playoffs, because you don't want to have this. You don't want to have a player still trying to get his 1,000th point.
Yeah.
Because it distracts.
We protect more than the car you
It
drive.
distracts that player.
We protect
They
the
just need to
dreams
play
that drive
freely.
The It's Not Where We
You can
Visit,
kind of
Who
see
We
the
Visit policy from
distraction.
American Family
I mean,
Insurance.
to me, I'm
Protect
wondering
yourself
if
on the road with a travel peace of
I
mind
don't know.
package, included when
they
you
played
enroll
Hogan
in
Prep.
your
Them
drive
people, those big kids kind of distract you.
Yeah. Well, down here, until Strange got his, it was.
Well, you could definitely tell they were focusing on him. They were going to get him his points.
Yeah.
That's good.
But he was going to get him anyway.
Oh.
I think so.
Here, let me do it. Test 1.
Yeah, this has got a short in it, so.
Test 1, 2. Test. I'm okay. I can hear. Yeah, every once in a while I hear both. Now I'm hearing both. And now I don't.
Where it connects? Right
Test. No, that's not me. There you go. That's good. Just leave it right there. Test. I'm good. That's great.
I'm not good. I got it in one ear.
I'm hearing you really loud, so that's good. Because I don't talk too loud.
That way. Well, I mean, this microphone, I can turn it down. Oh, I just.
But I'm hearing myself loud too.
Well, I can turn that. That's the headphones.
But I don't mind being. No, turn me up more than that.
Delicious.
So this is the headphones.
Test. Perfect right there.
You can hear us through there. Oh, that's not good. Turn that off.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
JV basketball right here, James. It sounds like videos. And make sure we get our audio turned on, and here we go. Mike Hill along with us.
And so we got Osceola here, JV and Lakeland. And so there is a drive, and that is number 10, and that is Kettner. The first two for Osceola. And so Lakeland with the ball here, and we got a kick. And I'm trying to look and see here what Osceola's doing here defensively. And looks like they're in a zone here, and there's a shot up from three. It's no good.
It's my wife.
So I'm going to learn these players a little bit here, James. These JV boys, I think I've done one game, and that was the first game of the season. So it's been a couple of days.
I know a few of them: Rife, Gonzalez, Brownlee, and Moran. Harold are all out there.
And these Osceola players will we'll just get to know them here.
Yeah, we're sorry, Osceola. We just could have bet because you and I are both from Osceola.
We are originally from there, aren't we? So there is a turnover by Lakeland here. So 2 quarters we're going to do here, folks. So Lakeland is in the man here, and Kettner with the ball. And now this. I'll just catch up with these names as we go along here. And there is a shot from the outside, and that 3 is good. And that is Kettner, and he's got all the Osceola points. So it is 5-0 here early for the Indians here. And this is Moran with the drive in there, and he's going to be fouled. So he will go to the line for 2. So the first one for Moran is good, and looks like they called that foul. That is on Kettner, and that they've got him up there for 2 fouls. So 2 quarters here. Foul troubles, wouldn't think's going to be an issue, but that is 2 quick fouls there for Kettner, and Osceola is going to control this rebound here.
Well, if Kettner turns out to be their leading scorer in this JV, that might be a problem for him because he may have to set out, especially if he gets a 3rd one.
So there's well defended by Moran, and here's Brownlee. He's going to bring this ball up the court. And there's a reach-in foul, and that will be on Snyder. Number 20, Snyder. That's Bill Snyder, and
we know Bill Snyder, don't
that's
we?
got to be Bill Snyder's kid there, I think. So that would make sense. And here is a
stolen away.
Of course, we grew up with Bill, so. And Kettner with the ball here, and going to get this inside there and try to get it in to Snyder, and it was thrown away. So Lakeland take over here. 1 for Lakeland, 5 for Osceola. So get this in here to Moran, and that is poked away by number 40. And that is Keaton Davis. So this gives us an opportunity here to learn these names.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go through the names before the game even started.
James was out here getting a lot of pictures because we're getting late this season. There is Brownlee for 3. So it's getting late this season here. James is catching up on his picture taken here to make sure all these parents have got pictures of their players here. And here's a drive by Kettner, poked away by Gonzalez here.
So during the boys' game and the girls' game, I'll end up stepping away so I can go take some photos. Osceola boys, I have none. So, and then the girls, I don't think I have any as well, because anytime that we've done any of these games, I've always called those. So
James will kind of come and go.
Yeah.
And he will get those pictures because that's pretty important. There's Brownlee with the drive. And that is good for 2. So it is. We have 4:08 here on the clock. Here it is 6 for Lakeland. They're up by 1, 6-5 here.
So in case you didn't know, each week we take all the plays that we can come up with. Last week was a little difficult because there was very few games, but we do a top 10. The last 2 weeks, Osceola girls have been in that top 10.
Well, they are going to get an opportunity again tonight because we're covering the Lakeland Osceola game here. So
if I get opportunities, I'll go and watch some of the other games that played, some of the video that I can get access to, and I'll put those in top 10 too. So Osceola is one of those.
Yeah, and you're just a junkie there, James. You just can't stay away from these games, even when you're not really covering them. So we got a timeout here on the floor. So we'll step away. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, folks, here to Lakeland High School here. We got 3:41 here in the JV boys game here. It is 6-5 for Lakeland is on top right now. So they're working around here, getting into the, I believe that's Piccolo. We think that's what how you pronounce his name there, James?
We think that's
Piccolo.
Piccolo.
We apologize. It's not quite right, but that ball was delivered down in there. Piccolo was fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
I think I asked him at one point in time, and he just kind of shook his head yes.
Yeah. As long as you're saying their name, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We may not get it right, but as long as we're saying it.
We're trying to.
So Piccolo with the second one here does not go there, and that is a rebound here. Going to be saved there by Kettner for Osceola. So he's going to bring this up here. Kettner just going to take a 3, and he got it. That is his second one. So it is 8 now for Osceola, 6 for Lakeland. Here's Town from downtown, and that was off the mark, but a good rebound there. And Town thought about it again out over here to Brownlee, and he is going to be fouled. That foul is going to go on number 12. That is Sam Jones for Osceola. That will be his first foul. So Osceola here into Moran, and that was blocked. Osceola 5 team fouls here just in the first quarter here. 2:51 on our Jim Raysik score clock, and we're going to have a travel. So Town in the corner here and get it back out to Brownlee and inside to Piccolo, and there's a drive, and he is blocked, but Moran is there, and he gets that one to go. So we got a tie ball game here, 2:33.
I think Moran's saying, I could take Strange's spot next year.
Moran lacking a little height there on his on the defender, but he's got some size, and there's Kettner with a drive. Brownlee had it for a minute. Kettner's just going to turn around and shoot it, and that did not go. So Brownlee pushed it up here, try to get to Moran. That is going to go out of bounds, back to Osceola. And we see Hosel substitution come in here for Lakeland. Get all these kids in the game.
I think they're doing a little fundraiser tonight, doing a taco salad for the Booster Club.
They are. I saw that.
It looks really good.
We got a raffle out there for after prom, a couple of items out there.
Yeah, I think they're doing a gun and a chainsaw.
Yep. And that is Snyder there is going to put that in for Osceola. So 10-8 here. 1:43 in this first quarter. There's Gonzalez with a drive. It was a pretty good drive, and there's a good rebound, but lost it. Going to get a reach-in foul here.
Yeah, Gonzalez. He's one of those kids that's pretty quick. He can shoot.
Yes, and we've seen him steal the ball. He is very quick here, and so Lakeland's going to press here. And Kettner get it up here to Snyder, back to Kettner, and he is not shy. He will let it go. That one doesn't go. He's got a couple of threes in this game. Gonzalez going to let it go, and off the mark. We're going to get a foul on Kettner, and that is, I think that's his third foul.
Yeah, it
so with that foul, he's going to have to take a seat over there, and so yeah, he will sit down here, and Cawthorn will come in the game here. So get this into Piccolo. Had a good position there, just didn't go, and so that foul's going to go on.
Jump ball.
Oh, it was a jump ball.
Yeah.
Chris Ramirez is on it over here, and I'll tell you what, when we don't get it right, Chris does. So he's helping us out there. So jump ball in here, and steal by Gonzalez. Take it in here. And just a little head fake to let him go by, and he put it in. We got a tie game here, and we also got a timeout over there on the Osceola side. And so with that timeout, we will step away to hear from our sponsors.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
I think you're crazy. All right, we need to fix camera here. I got it.
And while we're doing that, MPV Auto Glass there, Silhouettes, and State Farm. And folks, support your Booster Club at your high school there, and sounds like videos. Bringing this game to you here and support them. They are the ones that bring you high school sports here and bringing you this. Been bringing you Lakeland Vikings all year long, and we got Osceola in Lakeland tonight. Third year for Lakeland, huh?
I think it is a third year.
And so there is a steal. It was tipped out of bounds. And, it is. They are going to turn this back. That is going to turn it back over to Lakeland, and that is Harrell. Did I say that right? And Snyder there got a hand on it. Working around here. And this is Harrell. And it looks like we're going to get a travel there. One too many steps there. And so Lakeland is going to just keep pressing here. And this second group here is caused some issues for Osceola here, but they do get it across, going to get it into Snyder, and he's got position. But, well, that is going to be a foul, and that is going to go on number 14 for Lakeland, and that is Kinch.
Dominic Kinch.
So 43 seconds here in the first quarter here. Tie ball game here. Snyder at the line. And that is good. So 4 more in for Lakeland. And so those 4 did a good job right there. There was not a lot of follow-up there. They did. Snyder with the second. It does not go. And over the back we're going to get here. And that will be on number 12 for Osceola. And that is Jones. And that will be his second foul, and that is going to be the 7th team foul, so we're going to be in the 1-1.
That kind of came quick. This is first period, and
these kids got 2 quarters, James. They're just going to get after it.
Yeah.
And so the fouls have come quick, but none of these fouls have been really hard or anything like that. It's been a pretty clean game here. So Moran. Good anticipation here, and he's going to take this up here, and he is fouled, and that was a good drive by Moran, and he will go to the line for 2. So up to 18 fouls here for Osceola, and Moran's first is in and out, but he's going to get 2. And so they're probably going to get into the bonus here. Certainly early in the second quarter. Moran with the second, and that is good. And so we have a tie ball game again. So there's a steal. Well, looks like they're going to award Gonzalez. He got a little bit more than ball, so that will be the 3rd team foul on Lakeland. So Osceola able to get across, try to get it up here. Town is able to get that ball. He's going to bring it up here. And looks like he's going to drive it up and dump it off to Moran, get it out here to Brownlee. And he's going to drive. He'll put it up, and that goes in. And that was a nice drive by Brownlee. So Lakeland just going to press again here and got the ball. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. 4 seconds on the clock, and that arrow is pointing towards Lakeland. So Lakeland will have an opportunity here, one more opportunity here with 4.4 on the clock there, and Coach Collins over there is going to get a timeout real quick. So that timeout on the court, we will step away. We'll be right back after this.
Color the flowers. That's just the whole place is amazing. I love it. Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. James Siegel, Sounds Like Video, along with Mike. 4 seconds left.
4 seconds on the clock. Lakeland's going to get...
Cameron here that wants to be a little...
Lakeland, 1 second on the clock. Brownlee puts it up. It does not go. So pretty good first quarter we got here. Lakeland's going to be up by 2 points here. It is 13 for Lakeland, 11 for Osceola. And that is the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back after this.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back, folks, there, and here we are, MVB Auto Glass, Silhouettes, State Farm, Agent Gavin Newman, support your booster club, and support Sounds Like Video. And we got two coaches here that are both Collins, and then we saw Aaron Collins there, our insurance agent we had at our break. So we got Collins.
That's the brother of both of these guys.
We got a lot of Collinses involved in this thing. And so I can just say timeout for Coach Collins tonight, and I got it covered on the boys' side, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, this not in this game because this is JV, and we got a different coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the. I need to give credit to the other coach here.
Well, got Seth Collins on here, but it doesn't look like he's.
But he's not running the show. He's got the other assistant that's going to be the head coach here for this game. And we'll get that figured out here. But anyhow, we got the Collinses here coaching.
So also, there's two other brothers. There's Justin and Eric. Now, Eric is an attorney down at Osceola, and I think either him or his partner is on the school board down there. So they're heavily involved in the Osceola school district.
Yep, and we know their father, Herb.
Yep.
He was a teacher at Osceola. And if you ever had Herb for a teacher, you didn't forget him because he was a really good teacher, and he would make an impression on you. James, did you ever have him?
No, I never did.
Good teacher, and he'd set you straight too.
What would he teach?
He taught history, probably a number of things over the years.
Yeah.
But I had Herb, and he's one of those teachers you remember. Some of your teachers, you know, but Herb's one you would remember because he would let you know when you got out of line, and he was one of those guys that kind of taught you where you needed to be later.
Yeah, that was Jones with that bucket ties up this game.
So Gonzalez with that drive, get it out here to town, and going to go cross court here and get out here to Gonzalez. You think about it, he will shoot it up. That does not go, and we're going to get a rebound. I get a foul there on, that is number 25, and that is Glom. He's going to get that foul. And he also going to get a seat on the bench.
I think he might even got a warning.
Well, he was talking to the ref, and you know.
There's a nice steal by Gonzalez and puts that in.
So, yeah, that was a good steal there. And this Gonzalez going to get another steal there. Kettner's really fought and got that ball back here. And so Osceola, there's got to be close to 10 seconds, and that will, well, we're going to get a timeout here for Osceola, and because they were about to be 10 seconds. So we will step away to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're just talking there basketball, aren't we there, brother?
Yes,
and,
yeah, we are.
5:17 on the Jim Raysik score clock here. Good ball game here. 15 for Lakeland and 13 for Osceola here. So Lakeland in the man. And get this in here to Snyder to turn around and take a shot. It's going to be a little short. They're going to be off his foot and going to be back. That ball go back to Lakeland here. So Brownlee get it over here to Town. Town thought about it. Going to stop and kind of just was a little bit of indecision there. Piccolo, he wanted to get it to Piccolo, but Piccolo was anticipating a shot. And so this ball will be turned back over to Osceola.
Of course, we've seen Lakeland do this press, and they've been successful with it. They've had several turnovers.
So Kettner get it over here to Snyder. Snyder lets one go. It does not go. That I do believe Jones, number 12, and there is a rebound. And that is 34 for Osceola. He was fouled. That is Borin. And I probably butchered that last name. But anyhow, he is going to go to the line for Osceola here. It is a 2-point game here. 15 for Lakeland, 13 for Osceola. First one didn't go. He's got a nice looking shot, nice rotation and release. Second one up, and that one goes in. So Gonzalez with this ball here. And now Brownlee guarded heavily by Snyder, and he's going to be 34 is going to get that foul, and that is Borin. Or Borin.
Borin? I'm not really familiar.
Yeah. But some tough defense there, and Town with the ball. And so get it in here to Moran, and out to Gonzalez. He's going to let a three go, and that is going to be short. Some good crash and rebound there. Moran tie that up. And that is going to go back to Osceola. The arrow pointing their way. And again, we can see this press here by Lakeland. Get this up here to Kettner. He thought about it. And that ball will go out of bounds. Just a little bit high on that pass.
And that's one of those things with those presses. I mean, it makes guys throw the ball faster than they want to. Goes out of bounds. Lakeland ball.
So Brownlee here with a little drive. Get it into Moran. Moran's able to control it back out to Town. Town let one go, and it's a little bit short. And I mean triple teamed. And easy with, and they're going to, they are going to get a foul. And there was no way out of that one. He was triple teamed.
Yeah, he wasn't getting that one.
And so we're going to get another foul here. Brownlee's going to get this one. And now the home team is accumulating some fouls here.
Well, Osceola took their turn in the first half.
They did. Kettner with this ball. Get it up here to Snyder. And back into Snyder here, and I do believe this is Jones. He's going to drive the baseline. A pretty good little drive there. Does not go. Moran with the rebound. So that was some, wow, and that little bit of contact there. And Osceola is playing some pretty good defense down here. And that passing lane, he went to deflect that ball in the passing lane, but there was a player there, and so they kind of bumped.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional.
Oh, no, no,
I mean, he's just there going for the ball.
No. And Brownlee, they say, took some extra steps there. So really, it's pretty good defense here. And I mean, 15-14 here. Kettner with this ball. He's going to drive up the middle. They got numbers here, going to give it up. And just got a little bit too deep, and that is going to go out on Osceola and back to Lakeland. 2:54 up there on that Raysik score clock. 15 for Lakeland, 14 for Osceola here. Get it out here to number 13, cross-court pass, Gonzalez. Brownlee get it out here to the corner. Thought about getting it over here to Gonzalez. And a little stop and pop there. And bounced around and went in.
Got the bounce on that one.
Yep. 17 for Lakeland, 14. And there is a steal, and Brownlee's got that one. And he's going to drive it up here. And probably going to get a foul. And it is. He will go to the line for 2.
Well, Lakeland doing a really good job stealing the ball away tonight. We're not tracking that. If we had Spencer here, he could tell you exactly.
Spencer, he distracts it automatically.
Yeah.
It's
been a lot, and they're only playing 2 quarters here, so.
Yeah. Brownlee with his first, and that goes in.
You know, that being said, with all the steals and turnovers that Lakeland has got, this is still a close game.
Yep.
So Osceola's done what they needed to on their end to stay in this game.
And the second one is no good. So got that ball inside, and that is taken away by Brownlee, and he just kind of lost control, tried to get it over there to Piccolo, but it did go out of bounds. And we do have a timeout on the floor. So folks, we will step away to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this. And we are back here at Lakeland High School.
Say thank you to our sponsors there, MVP Auto Glass, Silhouettes, State Farm Insurance. Of course, whatever school you go to, please support your booster club. And then if you like what you see, we wouldn't mind you helping us out as well. That's patreon.com/sounds like videos. Come and be a Patreon today.
We got 2:03 up here on the Jim Raysik score clock here. Osceola with the ball. And they are down by 4 and going to get a 3 up here, and that's just going to be a little long. So Piccolo here, get it up to Moran. Moran's going to slow it up here and get it out here to Brownlee. Brownlee going across the middle of the floor, drives it in and found the lane, and
we'll get Kettner with a foul.
Yeah, it was Kettner with a foul, and so Brownlee is going to go to the line for 2. And that was one of those, James, I think if the ball had went down, I don't know if he would have called the foul. But after it didn't go down, they called the foul.
Yeah, and that is Kettner's 5th foul, so he is done for the night.
Well, he played pretty well, and
he shot several 3-pointers, and
he made a couple right there to start the game. He had the first 5 points for Osceola.
This is why you don't want to get very many fouls, is because your team kind of needs you to make a comeback here. And if you're one of their best shooters, and you're sitting on the bench, you're not going to do them any good.
That's right, and that's what JV's all about. These kids are just getting a feel for what they really need to do. because, there is a nice reverse layup. It just didn't go. Snyder is there, and he gets the put back and one. So these kids here kind of get the feel for, many of these kids next year are going to be playing varsity, and, some of them maybe already are getting some time on varsity.
We're looking at Lakeland's varsity team next year, actually. We are.
Well, with all the seniors, as Lakeland fans know, next year, there's going to be a lot of these kids. And there is a foul by Snyder. And these kids are going to get better. I mean, they spent a whole year and a couple of years, some of them, practicing against those seniors over there, and it helps. It makes a difference, and they're the ones that are challenging those senior boys in practice to try to make them better. And here's Snyder with the ball, and that is a good take by him. And suddenly we've got a 1-point game here, and Brownlee with a nice move here. Gets it up here, get it out to Gonzalez for three. Nice look. And that thing went straight down. And we got a timeout on the court. And we were talking about them senior boys. Well, they're all over there on the bench, and they all stood up, didn't they?
Oh, yes, they did.
They loved it. So we got a timeout, folks, and we'll be right back after this.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. James Hinkle here of Sounds Like Videos. Mike doing the play-by-play. We're going to be switching back and forth here. I'm going to be doing some photo duty later on. So for those of you watching, I'm going to get some photos of the girls playing, Lakeland and Osceola. Going to have those up hopefully tonight, most likely tomorrow. Back to the game.
So Osceola able to get here. They are down by 4, and unfortunately they just threw that away. So 57 seconds here, and boy, that bench over there for Lakeland got pretty rowdy, didn't it? We got all those rowdy seniors over there, and they're pretty excited for that Gonzalez three-pointer here, and we're going to get this right on up here, and that is a foul.
Harold went down pretty hard there.
Yeah, you got a big guy versus small guy, and they're both kind of chuckling about it. So
that wasn't malicious. That was just he had height on him.
Now that was Davis with the foul for Osceola, and this is Harold. Okay.
Harold. I work with his grandfather.
Harold. We want to make sure we get it right.
Yeah. Jim Harold.
And that one a little bit short. And we've seen the Harold play a few times this year, and he is a pretty feisty player, and he gets after it, and we see him get after it right there, and there's a steal by Brownlee, and he is able to get that, so he's going to bring this down here, and there's a drive, give it up, and looks like we're going to have a charge. He just a little bit out of control, so turn this back to Osceola. 40 seconds. This is a 4-point game. And there is Gonzalez to be guarding that. And so this pressure here, I guess that, and we do get a double dribble, and thought perhaps that was, got a hand on the ball, and I think that's the Osceola coach is going to ask him about that, but no. So this will be Lakeland's ball.
Yeah, well, that referee has a better vantage point than all of us. So
these referees are always right, James. Announcers seldom get it right, and we know that announcers don't get anything changed. And there is nice look down there, and Snyder put that back, but only 15 seconds here, and they're going to need to try to get this ball back here, and there is a foul. And so 12 seconds here, 2-point game, and that will result in a 1-and-1.
So just that moment when they need to probably start fouling so they can get the ball back, they're in the bonus.
That is a case where the 1-and-1 was beneficial. That is if he doesn't make both of these.
That's right.
So, but this is a 1-and-1, and Brownlee, the first one goes in. So we got a 3-point game.
And right now, Osceola's three-point shooter is fouled out.
He is on the sideline, isn't he? I think we've seen a few of the players take some of those threes, but I do believe he is the only one that's made one. Brownlee shoot that one, so it is a 4-point game here. So Osceola needs to work quickly here, and Moran tried to track that down. Here is Jones with the ball. And there's a three, and it goes down. But that is going to be the end of the game. So, hey, really fine game right there. 25 for Lakeland, 24 for Osceola. That was a very close game, and
that was exciting.
It was fun to watch, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Of course, you know, Osceola, Lakeland, this is a rivalry that goes back from the time that Lakeland came into existence.
Now, what year was that, James? I know it was in the 70s.
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
It was in the. Somebody will be able to. We'll ask somebody here.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I'm thinking it was somewhere in the middle 70s there, maybe 76 or something. But so anyhow, that JV boys game that will conclude that here, and we're gonna have JV girls up next.
No, this will be varsity girls up next. Sorry.
Oh, varsity's next.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to cut away, and then we'll be back in about, 15 minutes? Oh, there's 15 minutes on the clock. Never mind. We'll be back